Hello student, I'm going to start as a part 2 rural administration's maintenance of land records. You saw that Mohan and Raghu were arguing heatedly whether the common boundary of their field had been shifted. Isn't there a way by which they could have settled this dispute in a peaceful manner? Are these records that show who owns what land in the village, and let's find out how this is done. आज हम लोग इसमें पढ़ेंगे कि जो लैंड रिकॉर्ड्स उसका मेंटेनेंस कैसे होता है। जैसे कि आपने देखा कि मोहन और रघु जो है वह बाउंड्री फील्ड को लेकर के अपने शिफ्टेड बाउंड्री फील्ड को लेकर के दोनों के बीच में जो आर्गुइंग्स हुई, जो बहस हुई, उससे रिलेटेड मैटर है कि क्या कोई ऐसा तरीका है जिसमें कि किसी भी मामले को शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से निपटारा किया जा सके। क्या कोई ऐसे मेथड है जिसके द्वारा जो लैंड रिकॉर्ड्स होते हैं और कौन उसको रखता है, किस तरह से लैंड रिकॉर्ड को रखा जाता है, कैसे पता करेंगे। आइए फाइंड आउट करें कि यह कैसे होता है। तो मेजरिंग लैंड एंड कीपिंग लैंड रिकॉर्ड्स इज़ द मेन वर्क ऑफ द पटवारी। जैसे कि हम लोग जानते हैं कि किसी भी लैंड का मेजरिंग और लैंड रिकॉर्ड्स को रखना यह मेन वर्क होता है पटवारी का, जिसको डिफरेंट स्टेट्स में डिफरेंट विलेजेस में अलग अलग नाम से जानते हैं, जैसे लेखपाल, इन अदर्स कानूनगो and Karamchari or village officer, etc. We will refer to this officer as Patwari. Each Patwari is responsible for the group of villages. The Patwari maintains updates records of the village. पटवारी जो होते हैं वह मेंटेनेंस करते हैं, अपडेट करते हैं रिकॉर्ड्स ऑफ विलेज को. मैप एंड द corresponding details from the register on the next page are a small part of the records kept by the Patwari. Patwari usually has a ways of measuring agricultural field. In some places, a long chain is used. In the above instance, the Patwari would have measured both Mohan's and Raghu's fields and compared them with the measurement on the map. If they did not match, then it would be clear that the boundary of the field has been changed. पटवारी क्या करता है कि उसके पास अपना एक लॉन्ग चेन होता है जिससे वो मेजरमेंट करके फाइंड आउट करता है कि जो मैप में उसका मेजरमेंट किया हुआ रिकॉर्ड है वो मैच कर रहा है नहीं। अगर ऐसा नहीं होता है तो क्लियर हो जाता है कि इसमें बदलाव किया गया है. पटवारी इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग द कलेक्शन ऑफ द लैंड रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम द फार्मर्स and providing information to the government about the crops grown in his area. This is done from the records that are kept, and this is why it's important for the Patwari to regularly update these. Farmers may change the crops grown on their fields, or someone may dig a well somewhere. Now, the Khashra record of the Patwari gives information regarding the map given below here. It identifies which plot of the land is owned by whom. And look at both the records and the map. The answer the question that given below regarding Mohan and Raghu's land here. Who's on the land south of the Mohan's field, and mark the common boundary between the Mohan's and Raghu's land, and who can use the field number 3, and what information can one get from field number 2 and field number 3. This one is a sign symbol here. There is in boundary, whale, grassland, kacha road, pakka road, trees. Okay, now next we will see here, and keeping track of all this is the work of the revenue department of the government. Senior people in this department supervise the Patwari's work. All states in India divided into districts for managing matters relating to the land. These districts are further subdivided, and these subdivisions of the district are known by the different names such as Tahsil, Taluka, etc. At the head is the district collector, and under her the revenue officer, also known as Tahsildar. They have to hear disputes. They also supervise the work of the Patwari and ensure that records are properly kept and revenue is collected. They make sure that the farmers can easily obtain a copy of the record. A student can obtain their caste certificate. The Tahsildar office is where land disputes are also heard. Okay, now a daughter wish is there. Fathers inherited our house from his father, and everyone says he will leave it to his brother. But what about me and my mother? To expect a share in my father's home isn't very womanly, I am told, but I really want a place of my own, not dowry of silk and gold. That means a reflection of my family से है कि जो मुझे चाहत है कि जो विरासत से मिली हुई संपत्ति होती है उस पर सिर्फ पिता का अपने पुत्र के लिए अधिकार न प्राप्त हो, बल्कि अपनी बेटियों और उसकी माँ के लिए भी अधिकार उसमें मिलना चाहिए। नाउ नेक्स्ट है न्यू लॉज, हिंदू सक्सेशन अमेंडमेंट एक्ट 2005। Often when we think of the farmer who own land, we think of man. Women are seen as people who work on the field, but not as people who own agricultural land. Till recently, in some states, Hindu women did not get a share in the family's agricultural land. After the death of his father, his property were divided equally only among his son. ऐसे देखा जाता है हिंदू फैमिली में कि पिता के मरने के बाद जो उनका एग्रीकल्चर लैंड होता है वो सिर्फ अपने पुत्रों को बराबर बांट देते हैं, बेटियों को नहीं देते हैं। बट रिसेंटली द लॉज was changed. इन न्यू लॉज नए कानून के अनुसार है sons, daughter and their mothers can get an equal share in this land. The same law will apply to all the states and the union territories of the country. देश के पूरे राज्यों और केंद्र शासित राज्यों में भी यह नए कानून जो है वह लागू कर दिया गया है हिंदू सक्सेशन अमेंडमेंट एक्ट 2005 के अंतर्गत। दिस लॉ विल बेनिफिट अ लार्ज नंबर ऑफ वुमेन, जिससे बहुत सारी औरतों को इसका लाभ मिला है, जिसमें एग्जांपल है शुदा इज़ द एल्डेस्ट डॉटर ऑफ द एग्रीकल्चर फैमिली. शी इज़ मैरिड एंड लिव्स इन अ नेबरिंग विलेज. आफ्टर हर फादर्स डेथ, Sudha often comes to help her mother with the farming work. Her mother has asked the Patwari to transfer the land and enter her name along with the names of all the children in the record. Sudha's mother confidently organized the farming with the help of the younger brother and sister. Similarly, Sudha also lives with the assurance that if she ever has a problem, she can always depend upon her share on the land. Other public services, a survey. Next time we'll discuss this topic here.